So what's happening here today is we're having the 2017 Colorado Advisory Council on Military Education Fall Summit.
Higher education world is where so many of our veterans are reintegrating into their communities.
Really to find the support, because coming into college you don't really know where that is, and understanding a lot of the programs, because there's so many benefits out there, and then if you're not proactive, you don't know what they are, you kind of miss out on that.
Veterans have served our country very well, and we've been at war the longest period of our history. So we have the veterans that come back into society after fighting wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, Africa, around the world. And what we need to do now is get them into education and get them learning and developing their skill sets in order to become really 21st century civilians.
It's an important conversation because veterans often don't know how to seek for jobs, and so what we're trying to do is we're trying to build that into their repertoire of skills.
In the military world, you're used to a hierarchy, vertical relationships. I report to this, they report to me, and it's a very structured world. You get into the college world, you get into the higher ed world, you get into the civilian world, it's a much more horizontal set of relationships. There's not a clear vertical hierarchy, and that becomes a challenge.
There was definitely a challenge. I would say trying to figure out where I was going to go, trying to figure out what I was going to study, kind of really trying to find my purpose again.
Everyone knows a veteran because of the wars that we've been fighting and mobilizing the National Guard and Reserve, so you probably know a veteran, but you don't really know their story and the qualifications that they have.
I know DU is highly committed to working with veterans. I've talked to many folks, and this is where they come back and they're looking forward to. DU provides, I think, a much more customized experience for a lot of our veterans. Maybe not quite as big a bureaucracy as we see in some of the other systems. So just excited that you guys are hosting it here and the opportunity to say loud and clear, our veterans are important and we have as much to learn from our veterans as our veterans have to learn from DU.
They're going to go back there and figure out how we can actually translate those experiences and those things to make it better life for veterans.
To watch that growth and to see the community come together on education and veterans, it's a pretty powerful experience. We hope we're doing great things for the community. We hope we're having a great impact on our community as well.